recognise him with his helmet there, to be fair. He looks so different than normal.
That's right, and I thought we were going to get a shot there, actually, of the man sitting in the pit lane, who's Marco Morelli, number 95, because he was running too slowly in practice, and it's his second time that he's been caught short for that, so he goes off the back of the grid. But poor old Marco Morelli starts from the pit lane, and time I would, if you were going to have to start from the pit lane, there is from Kyrgyzstan, his first time in pole position. He said it does feel really with the way things went, and let's see what he can make of it. 17 laps of red, and away they go. Capuchin gets it rolling well. Carter Thompson a little better. In fact, it's Carter Thompson that takes up the lead, but the 51 is there. It is our man Brian Uriarte who leads into the first corner.
How about that? It's Mountsy's gone down. That's a disaster for his race win.
I think he's got the intelligence, and there's number 5
gone down as well.
I cursed him then, didn't I?
Yeah, oh goodness, and then having started from pit lane. Uriarte, though, off like a scolded cat. So there we have Uriarte, Bagnaia.
Absolutely superb stuff here. He really is feeling his way absolutely brilliantly at the moment. 17.
In the background, yes, Plonk's just overtaken him. We've got Ramadhipa, the number 32, now going up the inside of Singapore. There with his
16 laps remaining. Carter Thompson in second place, head down, trying to reason just how Brian is making this work so well for him. The track is drying out.
Terrible start for Christian Daniel Jr., the American, down into 17th.
Lead and fell off on the first or second lap.
He did. He stacked it in one of the slowest corners, the silly Billy, I would call him, after that one, but hopefully he learns from that. This
to Carter Thompson to chase Brian Uriarte.
The benchmark is a 1 minute 40 lap time. That's what the leading duo were setting that.
He's up into third place and going after Carter Thompson. He's relegated Benyat for now.
Come around then. This will be very interesting to see how this race changes. 15 laps, even with the short lap time round.
Matt, but I think he actually got somebody hit him and broke the clutch lever, I think, actually. That's what happened to Carter Thompson. But as you say, equally luckless anyway, nothing to do with him.
You know what, he was doing rather well in dry conditions as well here so far this week.
Still holding the same gear, flick it right and go down, and there goes Carter Thompson. That's back as soon as he can, or is he going to sit there? I saw him look over his shoulder and see just how far
he is now, and at the other riders they're 1.4 again, if a little bit further back as well. So yeah, I think he can stick there for now, can't he?
Singapore off on the black stuff there. Was it actually Hakim Danish? I'm not sure. There's Hakim Danish.
Last weekend he will find himself in third position now, fighting for the podium then. First one in Rookies Cup.
Ahead of the mover on the 54. So let's see. At the moment, they haven't closed the gap. Interesting to see now that Ramadhipa has taken up third spot. Can he close the gap on Thompson and Uriarte?
Yeah, we'll see what happens when once they come down the waterfall just through turn 11. We'll get
They're closing.
Closer, isn't it?
Yeah, they are closing. They are closing. Superb stuff.
8/10 of a share. Well on the hunt. They had a double winner in Rookies Cup. The points you can get. How about that? Up 9 places is Ramadhipa from the start of the race, Peter.
Superb stuff. And of course, as a
down front, I do think maybe his airbag did go off and he's just been a bit more elbows out. So there we go. Takes the strip off the radiator. Thompson fighting still for second spot with Ramadhipa. That dry line well and truly formed in the braking zone now.
Down the hill, yeah. And Brian still has the advantage, but it's nothing now. A bit later, and Ramadhipa had to back out of it.
This is absolutely quality, a dead heat over the line, it looks. Wow, yeah, it was Uriarte 12th that time around. We have a 4-way fight for the lead, or do we, Peter? Because Gonzalez set a lap there. Looks like he just ran on, to be honest.
Yeah, and I noticed before, he was already thinking in those terms. Yeah, it is really a broad, dry line down here. And certainly with, 8 laps and a few corners to go, these tyres to Kianda Ramadhipa on the 32, Brian Uriarte on 54, just ahead of the 54. Complete another lap, just 8 remaining.
Over the line we go then. So there we have Patama side by side with Uriarte. That is as close as you like, and pushes him wide to get his elbows out, doesn't he? Absolutely quality. Make front page news if they were to get a 1-2 here.
The social channels would go absolutely. He's pulling away. Now Veda knows that he's got to stick with him here because it's he's pulling out. Was 3/10 they go over the start and finish line. Now it's 6, nearly 7/10. So, oh, and look at, you can see the bike moving around now as that tyre wear affects the stability as well. You know, it looks worse than it is. It's not making the bikes
place from the back of the grid. A really impressive ride from him. Lucas Brown, the British rider. He's going to...
The Japanese, along with the Indonesians and the Thais, know all about riding in the wet, and Zen showing many.
Yeah, you got Dinesh just outbreaking the guys there in towards turn one. It's a real game of high-speed chess, this, Peter. It's not... the
3 or 4 laps, it's going to be dry almost all the way around here. There is the 13 of cup points leader, Hagam Danish.
Arnie and Kiatsiak Singapong there. Mike Yu, impressive stuff, as is Brian Uriarte into the penultimate corner. Goodness me, that was good.
The way he went past Veda, the double winner from Mugello, is absolutely superb. But there is the 24 of Guillaume Planck.
He is looking for advantage that time around. Planck at 140.5. Goodness me, he could win this thing.
That's right. I mean, he's setting the quick lap times, even as he passes other guys.
You've got to be careful of Veda Bratama too. He could still pick up a couple of spots, but how much have they used from our first-year Indonesian rider? And
Guillaume's really got to keep the ball rolling here. He's got to honor. Brian uses all the road. It's absolutely bone dry where they are at the moment. No, he hasn't done it.
No, certainly not. Well then, as they cross the line, it will be 4 laps to go. Normally at this point, things are getting hectic with a big old group, but no, it is the high-speed game of chess. Away we go then. Personal best lap that time around for Turner Screw. He wants to keep Planck at bay. The victory might have...
Anyway, he's got a second to make up on Ramadhipa, but he is absolutely trying everything. Brian Uriarte will have seen that slide.
Seconds adrift from Fernandez in 9th now, 7 ahead of Christian Daniel Jr. So he's just got to...
Right, the gap is still just...
You can't just pull out a couple of tenths gap through one singular corner. 51 is just blockbuster. And of course, he might be a Spanish rider, but he is from the north coast of Spain in Santander. So he's more than used to a chilly Atlantic winter and a few raindrops here and there, isn't he?
And Veda Bratama had a good look at trying to get past Guillaume Planck, but couldn't do it as they go across with just 3 laps remaining, 1.4 now, so it's 4 tenths bigger than it was a lap before.
Absolute best to keep Planck at bay.
Yeah, what it is, Bratama.
Surely holding back Planck and Bratama. You can see the fishtailing going on there down the start and finish straight. Ramadhipa. This is, well, he knows how to do the business in the European Talent Cup. He's learning how to do it in the Red Bull Rookies Cup as well now. It could be 3 wins on the bounce for Indonesia, ladies and gents. It'll be front page news with a different face on the front cover.
And you can see the big puck there that the guys run in the wet. It just, it's a 2 laps remaining as they cross the line this time. 1 corner and then 2 laps. And Brian there in 2nd place, but he has got Planck and he doesn't get a great drive there. He's got Planck right on his tail now, and Planck has got a superb slipstream. Veda's picking up the slipstream of both of them. Who's going to fan out? It's a wide...
Know how crafty and clever he is as well. Is he biding his time waiting here? You can tell, can't you? It's going to be a lap and a half left. And Uriarte is on the chase.
He's the man to visibly. You don't need the gap there, do you? It's well less than that .774 on screen. And Veda Bratama going past. Oh, Guillaume Planck there. He can see what's happening ahead of him. But Planck,
straight back at him. Guillaume, well done.
But you can see as they flashed out of the screen, just how Uriarte is right on the tail of Ramadhipa. They're going to go through now to start the last lap. And the battle for first, the battle for third.
It's Uriarte. Who's your money on as they cross the line? 1 lap to go in Rookies Cup here in Germany. Bratama.
Brian goes for the late break. Ramadhipa goes late. Is he going to run wide? He cuts across Brian's nose. Absolute opportunity to pass. There's plenty of corners here. Oh, it's moving around everywhere. And Veda still knows that he can win this. If something goes wrong with these 2 at front, he can pick up.
Will he chase him down this time? Uriarte right on the back of Ramadhipa.
He's going to try it on the brakes. He's not going to wait the last. He goes alongside him. He's going on the brakes.
Wow.
Late. It's a dry line through here. He can't afford. He has the advantage on the black stuff. That's okay. Who can go up the inside? No, Brian, surely. If he gets a good drive, he's had a lousy driver. He's going to take this one. Brian Uriarte it is. He wins in the Saxon Ring.
Wow, Oh, what a win that was! Look at that! Brian Uriarte today, but Kianja Ramadhipa gotta be delighted with that. Indonesia on the podium once again.
Talented, and you need a ride like that just to prove to yourself that you can do it.
Well, this was Uriarte then going up the inside of, or trying to go up the inside of Ramadhipa.
And look how close he was looking at winning this one. But when it came down the hill, by the time they got down the hill, there's Gwilym going past Veda in the background, and Brian goes up the inside of Ramadhipa in the foreground.
There they go, out of the final corner cross line. It was close at the end, wasn't it, as well, Peter?
Yeah, absolutely superb. And of course, the finish line isn't where the start line is here.
Look at that! Wow! Tell you what, John Hopper.
Rama, congratulations. I can see a lot of tears of joy here. Really, really good job. Very difficult race. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's very long race. I leading the race and I just want to finish the race. And I try to give my best. I control myself. I feel the tire is finished in the last. And I just say to myself, just don't crash. I don't care somebody overtake me, but I just control my ego and I try to finish the race. And thanks to Astra Honda Racing Team and all the Indonesian people who always support me. This is for Indonesia. I will give my best for tomorrow in the race too.
Very good job. Thank you.
Final results, Uriarte from Ramadhipa and Plonk. Patama fourth, and here it is. It was, of course, sorry, he turned head of Danish, 10th, Luca Agostino. Hernandez and Modignane, the last of the finishers. So 13 points the gap now at the top. It's still on, ladies and gents. You don't want to miss us. Pratama still on the chase as well in third, 49. 7, Ramastor from Pugliese. So does Ramadhipa, obviously.
Another good job. She's learning the craft, absolute cup. And of course, now he's in Moto 3 and he's already a Grand Prix winner. Marquez presents time in the afternoon. That's race 10 of 14.